from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. Ronald Acuna, one of the league's most prolific. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. And our first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been very good in D-Row. Through the first 4 games of this homestand, big donut 0. 0-4, that's not going to cut it in this league.
Yeah, we started to hear a spattering of boos yesterday coming from the home faithful. They have to find a way to right the ship.
Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw the second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's clearly got his sights set on the league's top home run spot, given he's picked up the pace in this last month. Might we see him take the crown by the end of the season?
Oh, we might. The way he's swinging the bat right now, every time he knocks a donut off the bat, I think he's going deep, using all parts of the field. Got a chance to hit double-digit homers this month. Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one after giving up back-to-back singles to the first 2 batters.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends. Now to the plate, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things. If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Nolan Arenado waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Striding in is Nolan Arenado, hoping to perhaps move up that RBI leaderboard. Currently sitting 10th in the National League. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's got 2 hits. And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Here it comes, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Edman on third. Bader stands at second. No outs. Swanson scoops it up, and not in time as the run scores. Now into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Here it comes, 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. Over to Albies. On to Freeman, a double play. So now into the box is Paul Goldschmidt, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The set and the 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strike. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Next, here is Jorge Soler. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at Arenado. Got him.
That's 7. The third baseman, Austin Riley.
In now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. And he fouls this one off. That's popped up out towards short right field. Edman moving to his left, and that's the third out. Pretty painless half of. Now to the plate, here is Paul DeYoung.
Leading off for St. Louis.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. This is foul right side. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Popped him up. Riley in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding forward for his first chance, Yadier Molina, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Charlie Morton. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies singled in his last at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 delivery.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends.
Welcome back. As the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year.
Leading up.
Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of the younger players.
Second baseman.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. Harrison Bader will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Edman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. So next to hit is Nolan Arenado. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cards all set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
This guy is on absolute fire right now. Average has crept over 280 and trending north. Watch out for this guy his next couple ABs.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, and the 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Three and 2 now. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Acuna digs in now. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. And there are 2 away now. Ready now is Marcell Ozuna, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
High in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Braves ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, first base.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Goldsmith.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Popped him up. Freeman has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. 1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That misses, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
To 2-2 now. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Albies picks it up to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off in the play.
And now the first pitch.
The right fielder, number 12.
Jorge Soler is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will land untouched.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Goldschmidt trying to get there. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. And it's fouled away.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Carlson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. So now the pitcher, Charlie Morton. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Dansby Swanson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. He's set. The 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
2-2 the count. Here's the 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. 1 run is scored. And this will kick off the base of the wall. 2 runs have scored. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
Base is loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Into the box now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
The count now at 2-2. Fouled away. Freeman stands at second with 2 gone. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. First offering. Marcell Ozuna stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Bader is there to put it away and finally put an end. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Count now a ball and a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 away. No one on with 1 down. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And they start him out away with a called strike. Molina, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft in 2000.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy, drafted in the middle rounds. and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Matt Carpenter will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Daniel Ponce de Leon takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 32.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And he lays off for ball 1. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Just hung in there on that one.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th. Next to hit, Austin Riley. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Soler on at first, nobody out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone, grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in for the Braves, Charlie Morton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Liner towards 2nd. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw into 3rd. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at 3rd.
The batter, the 2nd baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. And he lays off there 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Now back. The shortstop.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Reined in to second for one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. That brings in Tommy Edman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock ground ball with eyes something, catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. If he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Harrison Bader is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He's got it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next,
and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. No hits to this point.
Arenado.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Albies has got it, and the side is retired. Alex Reyes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29.
7th inning ready to roll, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Ready with another 0-2. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now that the center field.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. 1 out, nobody on. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So that's their 12th hit of the ballgame so far. And although this isn't a stat that's referred to all that often, we'll take a look at the season-long total for hits by a team. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. Here's Marcell Ozuna as it's on the ground toward the hole. A dive by Goldschmidt. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. In is Jorge Soler. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though. It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And this is lined hard to deep left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
At the plate, Austin Riley, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Braves will settle for just the 1. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. The Braves on top, 7-1. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. And there's 1 down now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Acuna coming in. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He was a double play victim last time around. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that will conclude matters here in the second. Ready to begin.
Leading off for the Braves, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch of the AB now. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. And Kyle Seager will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Kyle Seager.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. John Gant enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Gant is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are two keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. One, limit the base on balls. Two, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Another 1-2 delivery, and a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. And stepping in, Dansby Swanson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. He'll come home with it. And he is in there. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch on the way. 3 runs already home here. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Tapped out in front of home. And there's out number 2. So the next to bat will be Marcell Ozuna. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. From the stretch.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-0 home.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they. Tricky Toussaint is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62.
Dylan Carlson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Catcher,
Yadi Molina digging in now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Toussaint, a 22-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. That evens it up 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Fouled off. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Your attention,
Lane
please.
Thomas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 35. Lane.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. The average coming in at 266. 3 homers and 22 RBIs. And it's fouled away. Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Ball 2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Tommy Edman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Albies brings it in, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Seth Elledge comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now the first pitch. Jorge Soler is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Scooped up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Into the box,
62.
Touki Toussaint. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
The 0-2 once more. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And no one can get there as it falls. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
0-1 the count. Arenado is over to take a look, and this is going to be a foul ball. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And it's 1-2. Toussaint is off of first with 2 away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader will get there, and he puts it away to. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long. In the air to straightaway right. Soler on the move.
but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Nolan.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Nick Castellanos now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In there for strike one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Braves used a nice fifth inning to take the lead.